Archangel Michael says, "There is a moment coming tonight that will pierce through the silence of your life like a sudden crack in the sky. The phone will ring, and the voice on the other side will belong to your sister, but what she says will not be ordinary. Every word she speaks will carry weight, and the truth she delivers will be something you will never be able to forget. This is not a conversation you planned for, nor something you can prepare yourself to handle. It will come at a time when your mind is elsewhere, when your thoughts are far from suspicion. Yet, the tone in her voice will instantly make your heart race, because you will know deep inside that this call is not casual. She has been carrying this information for days, perhaps even weeks, waiting for the right moment to release it. But tonight, she can no longer hold it in. Whatever she tells you will open a door that you cannot close, pulling you into a chain of events you never imagined. The air around you will feel heavier in the minutes before the phone rings. It will be as if the world itself is warning you to pay attention. Archangel Michael says, a divine force is preparing your spirit to hear what's coming so you don't fall apart when the truth arrives. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You might notice her name flashing on your phone and feel an unusual hesitation before answering. That hesitation is not random, it is your soul sensing that your life is about to shift. She may speak slowly at first, testing your reaction, gauging whether you are ready for the storm she is about to unleash. As she continues, you will hear the kind of truth that digs deep into your bones. It will be personal, direct, and unavoidable. By the time the conversation ends, the image you had of your future will be completely rewritten. She has been holding back for a reason. There are others involved in what she is about to reveal, and the moment she speaks, their secrets will no longer be safe. This is why she chose tonight, because after this, there will be no going back. The events she will describe are already in motion. They involve choices you didn't make, actions you didn't take, yet somehow they are tangled around your destiny. Archangel Michael says, there is a hand of fate guiding this moment, forcing the truth into the open no matter the cost. Type Amen to get blessing 888. She may sound anxious, her words spilling out faster than usual. You will hear the tremble in her tone, the subtle crack in her voice that tells you she has wrestled with this decision. And yet, she will push forward, because keeping silent any longer would be a betrayal she cannot live with. In her confession, you will hear names you know, places you've been, and events you thought were harmless. But she will connect them in a way that reveals a hidden story. One that changes everything you believed about your path. You may feel anger, confusion, or even disbelief, but deep inside, you will sense that she is telling the truth. Every second of this call will pull you deeper into a reality you didn't ask for. You may find yourself pacing the room, your hand gripping the phone tighter as she lays out detail after detail. Her voice will be the thread that unravels the life you thought was solid. When she finally pauses, there will be a heavy silence. That silence will not be empty, it will be the weight of a decision now resting entirely in your hands. Archangel Michael says, from the moment she ends that call, you will be standing at the edge of a new chapter, one that demands courage to step into. Type Amen to get blessing 111. She may warn you about a move being made behind your back. It could involve property, money, relationships, or something even more deeply personal. Whatever it is, it will not be small. It will have the power to rearrange everything you've worked for. Her call will come just in time to give you a chance to act. Without this moment, you would have walked blindly into a trap set for you. But with this information, you will have the opportunity to turn the tables and reclaim control. The truth she carries has been building like pressure in the air before a storm. She has seen things you haven't, heard conversations you were never meant to hear, and pieced together a truth you could not have uncovered alone. She will pour it into your ears tonight, leaving you with no room for doubt. Archangel Michael says, though her words may shake you, they are a gift. They are the key to breaking free from a situation you didn't even know you were trapped in. But you must be ready to hear her, and more importantly, ready to act on what she tells you. She may not tell you everything in one breath. Instead, she will start with a piece of the truth. Just enough to draw you in, to make you understand that what she's holding is serious. Then, like a slow turn of a key in a lock, she will open the door wider with each word. The first revelation might not seem earth-shattering on its own. But it will be the foundation for something bigger, something that will make your heartbeat pound in your ears. You'll feel your chest tighten as she connects the first detail to a much larger, hidden plan. She will pause now and then, checking to see if you are still on the line, still breathing, still processing. You may even feel like she's testing you, seeing if you're strong enough to handle the full weight of what's coming next. And deep inside, you'll know, this is only the beginning. Archangel Michael says, every word she speaks tonight is part of a divine alignment. It may feel like chaos now, but it is designed to bring clarity where lies once lived. The truth is arriving in layers, and each one will hit you harder than the last. Type Amen to get blessing 222. By the time she reaches the heart of her message, you will feel the shift in her tone. Her voice will become sharper, more urgent, as if the clock is running out. There will be no more testing, no more hesitation. She will pour it all out before it's too late. She may speak of a betrayal that has been moving quietly in the background of your life. It could be someone close to you, someone you trusted without question. But in her words, you will hear the undeniable proof that this person has been working against you. She will tell you how she found out, where she was when the pieces fell into place, and why she couldn't keep it from you any longer. It will be like a puzzle you didn't know existed suddenly clicking together before your eyes. The picture it forms will be one you can never unsee. Archangel Michael says, you were not meant to walk blindly into the future. You were meant to step forward with eyes open, armed with the truth that will protect you from what was meant to harm you. This call is not an accident, it is the intervention that changes everything. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your sister may sound emotional, but she will not let her feelings stop her. She knows that holding this back would be worse than letting you hear it, no matter how painful. Her words will carry the weight of someone who has seen the danger up close and cannot ignore it. You might find yourself gripping the phone so tightly your knuckles turn white. You will feel the air shift around you, as though the room itself knows the magnitude of what is being said. Each sentence will be like a stone dropping into still water, creating ripples that will keep spreading long after the call ends. She might mention documents, messages, or actions that prove what she's saying. She may even hint at more she cannot share over the phone, promising to meet you in person to give you the full truth. The urgency in her voice will tell you she means it, that there is no time to waste. Archangel Michael says, tonight is a turning point. If you listen closely and act quickly, you can change the direction of your life entirely. But if you ignore this, the consequences will be far greater than you realize right now. She may drop a name that makes your stomach twist instantly. It will be someone you never expected to be part of this situation, a person you may have even defended in the past. The sound of their name, paired with the facts she delivers, will shatter the trust you once had. She will not rush. Each revelation will be given with precision, as though she's guiding you through a dangerous path where one wrong step could break you. And you will feel that, every single word will land like it was meant to change you forever. The more she speaks, the more your surroundings will fade away. The noises of the outside world will vanish, replaced by the sharp focus of her voice in your ear. Your mind will begin to replay old moments, now colored by the truth she's giving you. Archangel Michael says, nothing about this is random. The timing, the details, the exact words she will use, all of it has been placed before you for a reason. The truth has been walking toward you for a long time, and tonight, it finally reaches your door. Type Amen to get blessing 369. Your sister may explain how she overheard something she wasn't supposed to hear. Perhaps it was a phone call, a meeting, or a private conversation that revealed more than the speaker intended. From that moment, she knew she had to protect you, even if it meant putting herself at risk. The situation will sound like it's unfolding in the shadows, just out of sight. She will speak of plans being made in quiet rooms, papers being signed in secrecy, and decisions being shaped without your knowledge. Every new piece will make it clear that you were the target, not a bystander. The more she tells you, the more you will realize that this is not just about the present. It connects to things that have been building in your life for months, maybe even years. This is the moment where all of it comes to light, and it will leave no space for denial. Archangel Michael says, the truth is not always gentle, but it is always necessary. And tonight, you will see just how necessary it is to know what has been moving behind your back. What she says will make your future entirely different from what you thought it would be when you woke up this morning. Type Amen to get blessing 147. She might also reveal that she has been warned not to tell you. Someone may have tried to stop her, to silence her before she could speak. That alone will tell you the power of what she's about to expose. Her decision to call you anyway will mean more than you realize. It is her way of standing beside you, of refusing to let you walk into something blind. It is an act of loyalty in a world where loyalty is rare. You will sense the risk in her voice, the careful way she chooses her words. Not because she doesn't trust you, but because she knows others may try to twist or deny the truth once it's out. She wants you to be ready for the storm that will follow her call. Archangel Michael says, strength will be demanded from you now. Not just the strength to hear her, but the strength to act, to protect yourself, and to hold firm when others try to make you doubt. This call is the line between who you were and who you must become. Her breathing may grow heavier as she moves deeper into the story. It's not just nerves, it's the weight of holding something so dangerous for so long. You'll be able to hear in her voice that she's been waiting for the exact moment to say it, and now there's no turning back. The details will begin to sharpen. She will name dates, describe locations, and point out moments that seemed harmless at the time but now reveal a darker truth. With every sentence, she will remove another layer of the illusion you've been living in. You might remember moments when her behavior towards certain people seemed tense. At the time, you thought nothing of it, but now you'll understand, she was seeing something you weren't. She was piecing together a truth you could not have known on your own. Archangel Michael says, your sister is being used as a messenger tonight, a vessel for truth. She is stepping into a role she didn't choose but was destined to fulfill. And while her words will shake you, they are meant to free you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Her voice may lower as she approaches the most dangerous part of the call. The part that, once said aloud, cannot be taken back. You'll feel it before she says it, the drop in her tone, the pause that feels like the world holding its breath. Then it will come, the revelation that changes everything. It will connect all the threads she's been weaving since the first moment she spoke. It will strike you in a way that makes your knees weaken, even if you're sitting down. You may find yourself gripping something nearby just to steady yourself. Her words will not just be information, they will be a shock to your reality. And in that instant, you will know there is no going back to the way things were before this call. Archangel Michael says, the truth is a blade, it cuts away illusions but also wounds what you thought was safe. Tonight, that blade is in your sister's voice. And when she's finished, you will see everything with eyes that cannot unsee. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You may try to interrupt her, to slow her down, to make sense of what you're hearing. But she will push forward, because stopping now would only make things worse. She knows the entire picture must be laid out in one piece or the meaning will be lost. She will speak of events still unfolding right now, even as you listen. It will make you realize that you are not hearing about something in the past, this is alive, moving, and about to collide with you. The urgency in her voice will make your pulse race. Some of what she says will make your heart sink, but other parts will spark an unexpected strength in you. Because alongside the betrayal and the danger, there will be an opening, a way to take control before it's too late. And she will make sure you see that opening clearly. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a warning, it is also an opportunity. The enemy is moving in the open now, and that means they can be stopped. But the choice to act will rest with you alone. Type Amen to get blessing 111. She will then tell you something that feels almost unreal. A piece of the story so bold, so shocking, that you will question how it could have been hidden from you for so long. And yet, she will back it up with details that leave no room for doubt. It may involve people you have seen recently, but never suspected. It may involve money, property, or decisions that directly affect your future. But whatever it is, you will know immediately that it cannot be ignored. By this point, the air around you will feel heavy, charged, like a storm about to break. You will realize you are standing in the moment that divides your life into before and after. And that division will never close again. Archangel Michael says, this call is not the end, it is the trigger. Everything that follows will be shaped by how you respond once you hang up. And heaven itself is watching to see if you will rise to meet it. Your sister's voice might tremble now, but not from fear. From the sheer force of what she's carrying. It's as if every word she utters has been locked inside her for too long, and releasing them is both a relief and a burden. You will hear the weight in her pauses, the breath she takes before each new piece of the truth. She may tell you that this all began far earlier than you think. Months, even years ago, certain choices and conversations began shaping this very moment. And though you didn't see it, the pattern was forming right in front of you. The truth will sound almost unbelievable at times, yet every detail she gives will make it feel undeniable. Her descriptions will be sharp, specific, the kind that come only from someone who has witnessed things firsthand. You'll feel the sting of each fact, because each one carries the power to rewrite what you thought you knew. Archangel Michael says, her courage tonight is not by chance. She has been strengthened for this, prepared for this, and sent to you as a shield in human form. What you do with her words will decide the direction of your days ahead. Type Amen to get blessing 369. Then she will reveal the reason she waited until tonight. Something happened recently, a final piece of proof, a sign too big to ignore, that pushed her to act. She will tell you this without hesitation, because she knows time is no longer on your side. Her words will make you picture scenes you were not part of but that are connected to your life in ways you cannot escape. You will imagine the room where certain decisions were made, the faces of the people involved, the exact tone they might have used. And the more she speaks, the more you will feel yourself pulled into the center of this unfolding story. By now, you might feel a strange calm settling beneath the shock. It's not peace, it's the beginning of clarity, the moment when your instincts start telling you what must be done next. Even though you're still on the phone, your mind is already moving toward action. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment when fear transforms into resolve. You will not be able to unhear her words, and you will not be able to go back to the way things were. The path forward will be new, untested, but it will be yours. Type Amen to get blessing 147. She may then lower her voice, as if the walls themselves might be listening. There are parts of this story she knows could bring consequences if they reached the wrong ears. And yet, she will still share them, because she trusts you more than anyone else in her world. These details will be the ones that explain why certain people have acted strangely around you lately. Moments that once seemed small will suddenly become pieces of a much larger plan. It will make you realize that the changes you've been feeling in your life were not your imagination. She might also reveal the length someone has gone to in order to keep you from discovering the truth. Deleted messages, altered records, staged conversations. All designed to keep you blind. But her voice will cut through that darkness like light through a crack in a door. Archangel Michael says, when the veil is lifted, you will see not only the enemy but also the allies you never expected. Some will reveal themselves quickly after this call. Others will watch from the shadows, waiting to see what you do next. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The call may feel long, but you will not want it to end. Even though the truths are heavy, there is a strange comfort in finally knowing. You will realize that uncertainty was far more dangerous than the reality you are hearing now. She will begin to wrap up her words with a warning. Not just about what is coming, but about the mindset you must carry from this moment onward. Her voice will grow steady, almost commanding, as if she is passing you a torch you cannot drop. In that instant, you will feel a shift inside you, a new version of yourself emerging from the shadows of confusion. And though the path ahead may be stormy, you will know you have been given exactly what you need to face it. The phone may click when the call ends, but the echo of her words will follow you into every moment after tonight. Archangel Michael says, the call is not the end. It is the first M. When the call ends, the silence around you will feel different. It won't be the same quiet that existed before her voice filled the air. This will be heavier, charged, alive with the weight of what you've just learned. Every word she spoke will replay in your mind, not as random memories, but as instructions, warnings, and truths you cannot ignore. You might sit still for a moment, phone still in your hand, staring at nothing. It will take a few breaths for your body to catch up to your mind, which is already racing ahead, trying to piece together your next move. The world outside will look the same, but you will know, it has changed completely. Her call will make you notice things you had overlooked before. Conversations you brushed off will come back to you in perfect clarity. People's glances, their pauses, the way they chose certain words over others, all of it will now carry a different meaning. Archangel Michael says, "You have been awakened." There is no more drifting through life unaware. Now, every step you take will be sharpened with purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may feel an urgency in your chest, an almost physical pull to act immediately. This is not paranoia, it is your intuition finally free from the chains of false comfort. Your sister's call has torn away the veil, and now the truth demands movement. You'll remember the names she mentioned, the dates, the hidden plans. Each one will feel like a piece of a locked puzzle, and tonight you've been given the key. But using that key means being careful, deliberate, and smarter than those who thought they could hide from you. Her warning about certain people will echo the loudest. The ones you thought were harmless may now be the ones you have to watch most closely. And the realization that some were smiling at you while working against you will make your blood run cold. Archangel Michael says, "Do not waste this chance." The truth, once revealed, can slip away again if you let fear keep you still. You must move now, with the courage she has given you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You might find yourself pacing, unable to sit still. The energy inside you will feel like a storm, like lightning searching for a place to strike. Every instinct you have will scream that tonight is not a night to sleep, it's a night to prepare. You may send a message, make a call of your own, or quietly begin taking steps to protect yourself. Each move you make will feel urgent, yet calculated, as though your mind has already mapped out the first stages of your response. This is not reaction, this is strategy, born in the fire of your sister's truth. The image of her face, even though you only heard her voice, will stay in your mind. You'll think of the courage it took for her to speak, knowing what it could cost her. And that will fuel your determination to honor her words by acting on them. Archangel Michael says, "Tonight you are not alone." Heaven itself has aligned this call to protect you from what was meant to harm you. It is both a shield and a sword, placed directly in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 111. In the hours that follow, you will notice signs that confirm everything she told you. A sudden shift in someone's behavior, an unexpected message, a piece of information that matches her story exactly. It will be as if the world is revealing the proof you didn't even ask for. You will also begin to see the path ahead, the things you must do, the people you must avoid, and the truths you must guard until the time is right to act. This will not be a path for the faint-hearted, but you will feel ready in a way you never have before. Because now, you know. Her call tonight will become a turning point you look back on for the rest of your life. You will mark it in your memory as the night everything changed. The night your sister's voice shattered the silence and lit a fire inside you. And that fire will not go out. Archangel Michael says, there is no going back. But forward, forward is where your victory waits. And it all begins tonight. In the hours after the call, your surroundings will feel unfamiliar, even though nothing has physically changed. It will be like the walls, the air, and even the ground beneath you now carry the imprint of her words. Every object in your space will seem sharper, more defined, as if the truth has stripped away a layer of fog from your eyes. You might find yourself replaying the call over and over in your head. Not just the words, but her tone, her pauses, the way she emphasized certain details. Each replay will reveal something new, a hint you missed, a clue you didn't realize was there the first time. The deeper you think about it, the more connections will form in your mind. People, places, and events that seemed unrelated before will now fall into a single, clear pattern. And you will realize just how much has been happening behind your back. Archangel Michael says, the truth is like a flood, it doesn't just touch one part of your life, it moves through everything. You cannot contain it, and you cannot unlearn it. You can only decide how to move with it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may feel the urge to speak to someone else about what you've learned, but you will stop yourself. Her warning about trust will ring in your mind, reminding you that not everyone who smiles at you is on your side. For now, this truth will have to live between the two of you. You will start noticing behaviors in people that you never paid attention to before. A certain look in their eyes when they speak to you, the way they avoid certain topics, or how they ask subtle questions trying to gauge what you know. Each small sign will confirm what your sister told you. The world around you will seem louder, not in noise, but in meaning. Every interaction will feel like it carries a hidden message. You will no longer take anything at face value. Archangel Michael says, wisdom is born in moments like these. It is not given easily, but once it's yours, no one can take it from you. You are seeing with eyes that are no longer blind. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Sleep will not come easily tonight. Even if you close your eyes, your mind will keep turning over her words like stones in a river. They will not rest until you have decided what to do next. You might find yourself writing things down, creating a map of connections, names, dates, events. It will feel like you are building the blueprint of a hidden world that has always been around you, but that you only now understand. Every detail will feel urgent, worth remembering, because you know it will matter soon. Her courage will stay with you as you work through the night. You will imagine the weight she's been carrying, keeping all of this to herself until she could share it with you. And you will feel a deep gratitude for the trust she placed in you. Archangel Michael says, this truth was given to you for a reason. It is not random. It is the shield that will keep you standing when the storm finally breaks. Type Amen to get blessing 111. By morning, you will not be the same person you were yesterday. Your thoughts will be sharper, your senses more alert. The innocence of not knowing is gone, replaced by a steady, unshakable awareness. You may begin taking small actions, ones no one else will notice, to protect yourself. Changing routines, moving certain things out of reach, keeping your plans to yourself. It will be the quiet beginning of a much larger strategy. Her call will become the line you measure everything against. When you look back, there will be before the call and after the call. Nothing in between will matter as much. Archangel Michael says, the days ahead will test you. But because of what you know now, you will be ready in a way you never were before. And that is why heaven made sure you answered that phone tonight.